Very cheerful morning, my dear children. Today in this video, I am going to clear some more doubts about the accounting equation. So this is accounting equation part 2. Let's start. Starts business with cash. As you know, in my first video, I have already explained what is the entry. So what we do? So we have started the business. So we have cash of rupees 1 lakh. So we will put here cash, and here we have capital of rupees 1 lakh. Clear? So this is the first one. Now come to the second one. Credit purchase of goods rupees 18,000. So we bought the goods. So whenever we use the word goods, so we will mention here stock. So we have stock. We purchase the goods. It become my asset. It's called as stock. So the value is 18,000. So I will add in the asset side. And this B purchase the goods on credit. If it is on credit, it means it is my liability. I have to pay the money after some time to the creditor. So it becomes my liability. So I will mention here creditor. So it is my liability. So after this, let me check my total. So I have 1 lakh cash plus 18,000 stock. Total value is 1 lakh 18,000. Clear? And on the liability side, I have capital of rupees 1 lakh and creditors are 18,000. The total value is 1 lakh 18,000. So it is proved assets are is equal to your liabilities. Now my dear children, the concept that I would like to explain you, what we do when there is a statement payment made to the creditors in full settlement of rupees 17,500. So in this case हमने क्या किया है, उसको पेमेंट किया है. तो इसमें क्या होगा कि हमने ना तो कुछ बाय किया है, ना कुछ जो है किसी के कोई हमारे पास इक्विपमेंट आया है. तो इस एंट्री का जो ट्रांजेक्शन का जो लिंक है वो इसका किसी प्रीवियस एंट्री के साथ है. फॉर एग्जांपल इन द सेकंड वन, I purchased the goods of rupees 18,000 on credit, and here I have make the payment of rupees 17,500. So I bought the goods of rupees 18,000 and I have made the payment of rupees 17,500. Here the word is full settlement. Full settlement means I have made the entire payment. Now in future I will not make any payment about this transaction. So it means I have to pay 18,000, but I have paid only 17,500. So it is a 500 profit for me. So what I do? So first of all, as you know, we have to make the payment to the creditor. So in the creditor part, here we have creditor of rupees 18,000. So I will deduct the entire value because I have fully settled the account. It means there is nothing to be left with the creditors. Clear? And yes, in the as per the statement in the third point, I have made the payment to the creditor in the full settlement of rupees 17,500. It simply means I have made the payment of rupees 17,500. So I will deduct the cash 17,500. So but here the difference is I have made the payment of 17,500, but here I am deducting the value of rupees 18,000. So what I do with the difference? The difference is rupees 500. So like simply think, if you have to make the payment of rupees 1800 to somebody, and if you make the payment to them 17,500, so 500 is your, yes, it will be your profit. So we will add back the profit in the capital. So it is our profit. So after this, so now here the balance is, so we have 1 lakh cash and we will deduct 17,500 from this balance because we have made the payment. So we are left with 82,500, and then there is no change in the stock. So stock we have 18,000. So total is 1 lakh 500. Clear? Now let's check in the liability side. So we have liabilities of rupees 1 lakh and we have profit 500. So the total is 1 lakh 500. So there is nothing to be left in the creditor account. So creditors are 0. So here again it is again proved our assets is equal to your liabilities. Clear? Okay, now next topic, purchase goods for rupees 50,000 on cash. We have purchased the goods for rupees 50,000 for cash. So now what we do here again, you know very well, where there is a concept of purchase stock, so we will add the goods from in the purchase in the stock account. So we have here, we can say the goods for rupees 50,000, so we will add back in the stock account, and these goods are purchased for cash, so we will deduct it from the cash. You know very well this thing, so I will not explain this thing. So here I have a cash of rupees 32,500 and I have stock of rupees 68,000. Clear? So as you know very well, so there is no change in the accounts as we added the stock and we deducted the cash. So there is no change. So again, our assets are 1,05,500 and there is no change in the liability. There is no change in the liability, so liability we have again the same value. Now the next topic that I would like to explain to you, in some cases in the accounting equation, this is a very famous case when they said sold goods costing rupees 25,000, जिनकी वैल्यू 25,000 है, sold goods of rupees 20,000 for rupees 35,000 against cash. जिन गुड्स की वैल्यू 25,000 है उनको हमने 35,000 का सेल कर दिया. तो फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ यू हैव 25,000 स्टॉक and you sold it 35,000, it means what will be your profit? Yes, your profit will be 10,000. So what we do, first of all we will add back your profit in the capital, because profits are always added to the capital and losses are always deducted from the capital. Clear? Now come to the point, you have sold the goods for rupees 25,000. so from the goods, where there are goods, so we will consider the stock. So stock we have 68,000, so we will deduct here 25,000. Clear? And you have sold the stock of rupees 20,000 for rupees 30,000, it means you received the cash 35,000. so we will add back stock, we will add back cash in the cash account 35,000. Clear? Like you sold goods 25,000 for rupees 20,000 at a 35,000, so we will deduct the 25,000 from the stock because the value of the stock was 25,000 and we received the cash 35,000. Yes, and then definitely there is a profit of 10,000, so we will add back that profit into the capital account. So now let's see what will happen. So now we will check the again total. So we have cash 32,500, so we will add it back 35. So now the total cash is 67,500. Clear? Now in the stock, so earlier stock was 68,000, so we had deducted 25,000 that we sold. Now we are left with 43,000, so total is 1,10,500. so yes, earlier the capital was 1,05,500, so we will just added back 10,000 as a profit, so total is 1,10,500. Clear? So in this entire case again it proved your assets are is equal to your liabilities. Clear? Thank you, thanks for watching. For more videos subscribe my channel. Thank you.